I've been riding scooters for 8 years now. This is my 8th season, and today we're going to determine which scooter is the best. Spoiler alert, it's this one. This scooter has the single best suspension. Why do I say that? Is because it has dual front forks, which is all you find on modern motorcycles. Why is that all that you find on modern motorcycles, you ask? Because everything else is obsolete. It's wobbly, it's dangerous, it's not safe to ride. This is the best suspension you can get, and we already know this from 100 years of motorcycles being tested. So that eliminates already 98% of the scooters on the market. So today, let's talk about the other scooters that have front forks and what makes this one better than them.
The only real competition for this G-Space is coming from Cabo, and it's coming in the form of the Wolf, as it was once known. They actually got sued, and they're not allowed to call it that anymore, so now it's just called the King GTR Max, and this is the newest version. Let's check a few stats, see how it compares with the G-Space. They did finally put an adjustable rear suspension on this, but it does not have any linkage. Let's move down to the specs. You see a 72 volt 40 amp hour battery. The G-Space has a 45 amp hour battery, so you're getting about 10% less range on the Cabo. So you're paying more and you're getting less range. The other important thing to note here is the tire size. These tires run on a 7-inch rim, and that makes it very hard to get aftermarket tires for the Cabo. The G-Space runs on a standard 6.5-inch rim, so you can fit any premium tire you wish, such as a PMT Italian racing tire. You can't do that on the Cabo. You are restricted based on the rim size. There's not a lot of other scooters with front forks on it, but you will see some like this Glee Ride here. This is a clone scooter where many brands use this type of style, but it's not a true dual front forks. As you can see, it only goes halfway up, leaves a lot of play in between these joints, especially in the folding mechanism too. There's a lot of play in these, and they do not act the same as a true full front fork. I don't really recommend these for stability. They're not a bad scooter, but they're not anything close to what a G-Space is.
This is the only scooter with a BMW telelever suspension, which in conjunction with the front forks gives you increased stability in corners, at speeds, over road imperfections. This is the type of suspension that you will never see on any other scooter, far more advanced. This is the best riding scooter that I've ever personally ridden, and it's so hard to put this into words, but all the time people text me things like this after they buy it. Every single person I've ever sent to buy this scooter has been happy. I have not got a single bad complaint about this scooter or the brand later coming down and not giving the parts or anything like that. This is not only the best scooter, but it has extremely good customer service. If you've watched my other videos on this scooter, which I'll link right here in the top corner for you, you can see the inside of this. We're not gonna open it today, but it's also one of the most advanced insides of any scooter ever, with a fire extinguisher built in. And what I found out recently that really makes this special is G-Space was in fact a battery manufacturer for years before they started designing a scooter.
我是王康，然后我从事就电动滑板车这个领域已经有8年的时间，然后我是从20年时候开始进入电动滑板车这个领域，从事整车的生产。做电池的公司是2015年成立的，然后我们在2019年的时候是成立了这个电动滑板车这个公司。我们电动滑板车公司和电池的公司是共用一个生产车间，暂时共用一个生产车间。在未来的时候，我们可能会分开。现在的我们的管理团队是以项目，现有公司的面积是4000个平方，然后人员有55个人。我们目前的设计的电动滑板车的生产量就是年可以达到3万台，就是我们是在2019年有想法就是从事模具的试样啊生产这一块，我们在2022年的时候开始正式生产电动滑板车。
So they're actually a company that makes their own battery in-house. So you're getting a higher quality standard of a battery than other brands that are outsourcing that component to another company. If it's all made in-house, they can control all the variables and come up with a much more perfect battery for their use case. Here we have the linkage, guys, and it's hard to get this on camera. Maybe you can come a little lower and underneath. What this linkage does changes the angle of our shock so that it's working correctly. A lot of these scooters out here are putting shocks on that are mounted at a weird angle, and that gives the scooter a really weird ride. So this thing has the correct rear end, and then it has the dual front forks. Now, why do we want the dual front forks? Is not just for stability. Obviously, strength. You have 2 steering poles. This connects everything from your hands down in the most solid form yet of any scooter. Why does that matter? When you're going 60 miles an hour down the road and you hit any sort of bumps, you can't have any sort of deviation from the handlebars all the way down. It needs to be a solid, stiff, controllable scooter. That's what makes this scooter the ultimate ride to me, is the suspension plus the frame, the stiffness of it, to where you're just riding on something that feels like a motorcycle. It feels extremely, extremely well built, as most modern motorcycles do. So this scooter, guys, I know I've been saying this all the time, year after year, about, oh, this is the best scooter I've ever seen, but this is literally the best scooter to hit the market yet, and people are just starting to catch on. This is going to overtake Cabo for sure, unless they steal it, but it's good enough that you ride it and you instantly realize what you've been missing out on. If you are in the market for a hyper scooter, the best time of the year to buy is right now, because Black Friday is right around the corner. G-Space is giving out a bundle with a bunch of accessories, 4-piston brakes, a reflective vest, a lot of cool stuff that they're gonna give in a package. Whoever buys the scooter, you basically are automatically getting most of that. You can get your free tire upgrade after you wear those down. You just leave an honest review on their website and you're gonna end up with basically free tires for your first tire change. I think that's great what they're doing. They're helping people out with accessories that you might buy anyways. Several upgrades and more coming down the pipeline. I know if you're a taller person, they just came out with a new part right here that extends this part up about 3 or 4 inches. So there's now a riser option for this scooter, right? Obviously I'm a short guy, I'm biased to how it is right now, but if you're a taller guy, you're gonna want that extra inch or 3 on there to get your hands up higher. So a lot of good things they're doing with this scooter. I should really mention too, the seat kit we've got over here on the Eco. Really nice upgrade that you could put on any of the G-Space models, the G-Space Mars 11. This is the Eco, but you could put it on the GTR the same way. Got close to 800 miles on this scooter. It's running flawlessly. And I think 3,100 miles on the purple GTR now. So we're doing great on the mileage. Everything's running perfectly as I would hope. No complaints. Last year I had that in motion and there was a lot of downtime in between where there was certain issues going on. I had to get parts, and that nothing is worse than buying a really expensive scooter and then sitting around waiting for a month for a part to get there. I think this the quality on this, where stuff doesn't break down as often, it pays for itself just in the satisfaction you'll have riding it all summer long. So for me, this is an easy recommendation. One more thing to mention, I guess they're releasing a new version of this soon. It's going to be called the GS. By soon, I don't know when that means. It could be next year at this point because of all the tariff wars and everything. But as of right now, it's going to be 84 volt nominal. So a bit more power, a bit more speed, estimating around 75 miles an hour. So this one I've tested at 66. So we're only going up 9 more miles an hour, but it's a lot. 75 is a lot. That's crazy. The wind resistance you're going to feel at that. So I'm excited for that scooter to be out. Maybe next spring we'll get our hands on it and start testing it ourselves. But for now, 2025, this is the best scooter you can get, period, on the market. And it's not going to be obsolete for a while. That GS is only a hair faster, so this is still going to be like a super quality scooter for the next few years. If you buy it, you're not going to feel like you bought it and instantly got priced out because they've, you know, brought in more scooters. That didn't even make sense. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Links in the description. Use my code ScooterGang for $100 off, and make sure you get your accessory bundles for Black Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. Ride safe. Scooter Gang out.